Hi there. We're looking at Solana in this session, and similar to others, what Wyckoff stage Solana is in, and then what are the key support and resistance levels, plus any daily trends that we can tell from the chart. So, in this weekly view, currently Solana is down by 3% roughly. So that's this red candlesticks over here, and basically it's still between the pink and the yellow, so we all know it's after the upwards of the distribution, arguably, depending on how you decide it, like the open close, or do you consider it's the top of the wick. So that's why I've got these three like UTAD, ST, and LPSY tags over here. And then, so back to the LPSY where we are at. So that's why we are kind of expecting it to retreat a little. However, we never know how deep it can go, right? So if we reference the last one, so after upstarts, it came down and then have an LPSY over here, and then sharply went all the way down before it's got a little bit of bounce to have another last point of supply, and then another consecutive like almost 10 weeks of red candles. Currently, seems it's not as crazy yet. However, we never knows, because initially over here the volume was pretty low, right? But here it went up quite a bit. It's almost 2-3 times. Currently, similar sense, we are at a very low volume, pretty low volume if we compare the two charts. So from the upwards down to where the LPSY was, it came down a little. Similarly, when we've got this upwards of the distribution, the volume came down as well. So that's what the high level time frame picture is telling us. In terms of the support levels, these two yellow lines, 128 and around 90, 89, $90, those two are the two levels below as support. The pink around 160, the purple around 180 are the two resistance levels, the key ones, because they are basically taking reference from the earlier stages, like the second test and automatic reaction for the purple line. The pink line is basically from these little peaks or this consolidation area around the second test and sign of weaknesses area. Likewise for this yellow, or the like among 5 prior sign of weakness levels, roughly 4 of them are basically finding support at that level, and eventually this one is extended from the preliminary supply. So daily chart, any particular story. So we see all these flags, and then the price breaks out, and eventually, I should extend this one so you can see certain days are still within that box. So currently, after the breakout on June 9th, we're at or within another downward trend. This one a little bit narrower than the one started in late May and like entering to the first 10 days of this month. So if this does come down, there may be a chance it find some support at this level at around 125. That's where the lower edge of the blue box, as well as near the bottom edge of this pink box. If it doesn't drop that drastically, let's say if it comes down in like 2-3 days, this is probably going to happen by early or mid next week. Obviously, it can continue to hover around the top edge just like the previous 4 days, right? Then it can last longer, and then eventually by the end of this month, we probably would be able to see another breakout. So if I extend this and enlarge this so it's easier for everybody to see. This point over here is exactly 1st of July. So don't expect things to happen exactly on that day, right? Okay, so that's the first point. It can happen much sooner than that. So that's why I'm saying it's going to happen soon, because we all see this triangle over here. So it either comes up or goes below the pink line. So that's the story we can tell, or we can find by reading the daily chart. So that's it for Solana today, and thanks for joining me for all the 4 sessions. Tomorrow we'll be having Binance Coin, Dogecoin, and Cardano and Tron.